All right, how you doing? So I'm especially doing this video for those of you that have dental practices, because I want to show you how you can actually use ClickFunnels or funnel, as the case may be, to create a very powerful and lucrative list. Here's what happens. When you have a website and you're paying social media marketer like me to help you drive traffic to that website, two things will happen. When people bounce on that website, there's so much going on that website that they do not know where to click on. That's one of the problems. Another problem is even when they click on it, now your email goes to just one big email bucket, and you're not able to separate those emails. Therefore, you're sending the same message to everybody. But you have to understand, as a doctor, that not everyone has the same dental needs. Not everyone has the same dental problem. Some people just want teeth whitening. Some want implants. Some want they have different kind of dental problems. So that is why it is necessary to be able to separate each of these individuals and now send them customized messages based on the need that they have. And how can you do this without having to hire any techie or website developer that you have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars? You can do this by yourself using a very, very simple software that I use for a lot of my clients. But I just wish that you would know how to do this by yourself, because sometimes you just need to do it right away and you don't have that time or the money to go hire someone to do it for you. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you as a dentist can use the power of funnel not only to build a list, but to segment a list and make it as robust and as lucrative as possible. And if you will just stick with me for a few minutes, I'm going to show you how you can achieve this by using ClickFunnels, okay? So, and of course, if you're asking what ClickFunnels is before I go, ClickFunnels is used by each and every one of these individuals right here. If you're an agency on e-commerce, whatever, but you as a dentist will fall in the category of a local small business, and it makes it possible for you to save a lot of time and money and just customize your website or your funnel, as the case may be, to what you think is most probable useful for your business. So if you just come with me, I will show you how to achieve that. All right, so right now we are inside of ClickFunnels, and I really do want to thank you for wanting to learn how to use funnels. ClickFunnels is especially to promote your practice as a dentist. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to seamlessly create a funnel and also how to separate your email list, which allows you to now start sending customized messages to those that have opted into your email. Because what I found as a marketer is when you group everyone on your email list to the same bucket and you send them email, it does not allow you to really attend to their needs, and they do not feel like you're communicating to their problems. And as a dentist, you will understand that people have different dental problems, and for that reason, it will be to your advantage if you can just create some kind of survey seamlessly without needing any techie or any software developer. If you can create a survey that allows you to be able to ask them questions and let them choose a response that is peculiar to the dental problem, so that way you can easily segment them in email buckets and send them customized emails. And these we found to drastically increase your turnover in the clinic. And of course, that's how you start seeing people coming to the clinic every time, all month, and that allows you to be able to maximize your list potential. So we're right now inside of ClickFunnels. I'm gonna go over right here, and it's gonna ask you, for myself, because I'm a marketer, so as you can see, I have a whole bunch of funnels already. And ClickFunnels allows you to have as much funnel as possible. And do not get confused when I say funnel. There are websites and there are funnels, right? Websites are just things that make you look pretty. And in your own case as a dentist, when someone lands on your website, there's just a bunch of things going on, and there is no way for you to actually segregate or segment those that come to your website. So that's why you need a funnel, not only to allow you customized messages to your patients, but also to potentially allow you increase and maximize your return on ad spend, and also maximizing the potentials of your email list. So the first thing we're going to do is go over here to funnels, and we're going to say click. We're going to click on build funnels, and I like to show you how you can start from the scratch. So let's click on create funnel. and I'm going to choose, you can choose any of these, and instantly it's going to populate those templates that are already inside of ClickFunnels. But I just want to show you how you can do it yourself without necessarily going through all this. So go ahead and click on create a custom funnel. I'm going to call this dental practice funnel. Yeah. If I make a mistake in my spelling, please forgive me. It's not intentional. So I'm going to go ahead and say dental practice funnel, right? So that's what we're going to call that. We're going to call this dental. Okay. And so once you do that, it's going to show you all these templates that you can choose from. And you as a dentist can just choose any of these templates that you have here. Let me see which one looks pretty good that we can actually choose from. Let's see someone that is showing off his or her teeth that we can actually choose from. Okay, so well, we can choose from anyone, or we can just create one from the scratch. But just to save you time, I'm gonna like to choose a template. Let's choose this lady right here. She seems to be happy, and same as this one, you know. Let's choose this one. Which one? Let's choose this one. Okay, see how like you have a lot of templates to choose from. All right, so once this comes up as it's loading, the only thing you want to do, even while it's loading, the thing you want to do is just go ahead and click on edit page. But before I do that, I'm going to change the name of this funnel right here. Instead of opt-in, I'm going to call it dental landing page, right? For LP, we're just going to call this DLP, and I'm going to update. Again, you do not need any software engineer, software, you know, any developer and all those things that you have to pay thousands of dollars for to do this. You can just do this by yourself. It allows you to actually test out a lot of landing pages and see which one converts. Because in marketing, if you're just driving traffic to one page, you're not going to know what works. I mean, if you're lucky, if it works at once, but for the most part, does not just work just like that as a magic, because you've got to test as many landing pages as possible, and this ClickFunnels makes it very possible for you to do. So click on edit page. So we're going to create a page to start with. The first thing that I do, or that I promise that we are going to do, look at that, right? So over here, let's say this right here, you can just change. If this is your logo, that's fine. Otherwise, you can just click on here. You can just click on here and change the logo to your logo, right? You either click in the center or just click the get button and pick whichever picture you have on here. If you don't have any picture here, you can just upload a picture to get your logo. But in this case, we are going to use these are some of the dental things that we did for our clients. So we are going to use, let's choose this one as our logo. Let's assume that's your logo right there, and you say, welcome to my dental practice. Welcome to my dental practice page. Sorry for the noise. That's my my alarm. Page, I'm just writing, you know, you can put whatever you want here, so anything that is catchy. But like I told you, I would not leave this alone to just run traffic to it. I'm going to create a survey, right? Create a survey that makes it very easy for your client to choose whichever dental problem they have. So for that reason, I'm going to take this out and I'm going to write over here how actually we can do this. We can just say, tell us which of the followings describe your dental need, right? Can't type, I'm sorry. Your dental need. All right, so I'm gonna come over here, reduce this size, and of course you can change the font to whatever you want. You know, anything you want, you can change the font to. Let's use Oxford. Tell us which of the following describes your dental need, right? And again, this is for you to be able to customize messages to your patient based on their need, so you don't start sending the same message to everyone and therefore they do not respond. So I'm going to take this out. It's very easy to do, and we're going to replace that with a survey. Just in here, just type in survey. There you go, and click over here, go to survey, edit survey. All right, just gonna change this to how what is your dental need? All right, let's say we say choose, no, actually we're gonna say choose one below. How we may best serve you below. How we can best serve you come on, man, below. I just hate switching between so over here we're gonna say I need teeth whitening. Yeah, yeah. Over here we're gonna say I need a crown. I just for some reason like to, I need a crown. Or you say I'm missing man. And of course you can just, you know, just type in I'm missing one teeth, 1 to 2 teeth, depending on whatever you want. 1 tooth. You can add more. Say I'm missing 2 teeth. And you know, you can just depend on whatever you want. You can say I need teeth whitening and a crown. I need a new denture. How about that? I need a new denture, right? Or I need new dentures, you know. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come out here to, we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We're gonna come out here to outcomes. We're gonna create an outcome. So if let's go back to our questions. There's our questions. We'll come to outcomes. Click on there again. So this one is teeth whitening. All right. Teeth whitening, right? That's the first one. Meaning if they choose an answer that says teeth whitening, I'm going to show you how powerful this works. All right, because when they choose an answer that says teeth whitening, we're going to send them to a different page. If they choose, we're going to add more outcome. If the answer is need a crown, put a crown right here. Need a new crown. Crown. Gonna add, gonna go back. Do not add all the outcomes on there. You always go back, add an outcome. This one will be, the answer is I'm missing 1 tooth. I'm missing 1 tooth. All right, we're gonna add another one that says they're missing 2, right? Go back and add the last one for the last outcome for the last choice on that. which is I need a new denture, right? Okay, so now here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go back. That's done. So you can just click out here, save. See how it says I need teeth whitening, I need a crown, I'm missing one tooth, 2 teeth, and I need a new denture, right? You can just change this to send me help now. Send me help right away. I mean, you can write whatever you want there. And you know, this also gives you an opportunity to say more about your practice, and you change it just the same way I show you to do here. All right, just in case you need another one like this, all you need to do is just to go ahead and click maybe a new section or a new row or a new element. These are all called elements. All right, so I don't need the ones on here. If I do, I'm going to change it just the same way I'm changing all these ones. So right now, what we're going to do is to actually create landing pages where each of these ones will be directed to once they click send me help right away. Okay, all right, but before we do that, let's come out here. What we're going to do, okay, is I'm going to go ahead and add another step. And another way I can do it, I either add another step or I can just create another step where they will be directed based on whichever response they choose over here. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's just let's choose another step. We're gonna call that one that's the opt-in. We're gonna call this one opt-in now, right? First one is landing page. We're gonna call this one opt-in. Call it Dana. Or we can name this one based on the first question on there. So that one is I need teeth whitening. So we can call this one teeth whitening, teeth whitening, yeah. Opt-in. Just call this one teeth whitening. Create this funnel step. I'm going to show you how easily you can just duplicate this and make it extremely seamless. But before we do that, let's come over here. We're going to choose an option. Remember, this is where we collect their email, so we can selectively send them emails based on their responses, right? You can choose any of these templates. You can as well just come over here, see how it gives you options. Email opt-in. I'm going to click on that one. It's going to give me all these options over here. So just to make it kind of consistent, I'm going to choose this one. But this time around, now we have to add a button or an element that allows them to put in their email, their name, and of course their phone number, so you can capture those information, right? So here we're just going to say, remember, you already have your logo right here. The logo that we used a while ago was this very logo. So you've got to be consistent, right? Because whether you know it or not, customers actually, and you can reduce the number of the pixel of the logo. I'll make this one just 100. And this, remember, this is the stage where they said they need teeth whitening. I'm just going to write, we understand you need teeth whitening. We understand you need teeth whitening. And I'm going to say whitening. Okay, that's how it's spelled. We understand you need teeth whitening. And I'm going to say, please enter your information below to get immediate help, or whatever you want to, however you want to frame this part. But the goal over here is for us to get the information and start sending them only information that is relevant to their needs, so we don't send the same information to everybody. So I'm going to reduce this font right here. Okay, I'm going to add another element. This time around will be an input. All right, add an input, and I'm just going to call this inputs. See, it says it's not set. You have to set the inputs this time around to full name. Yeah, and we're gonna say your full name, or you can just say full name. This, once you know how to do it, you can do this within less than 15 minutes. Actually, I'm telling you, it's very easy. And I try to make this fancy by just going over here to advanced and add like an icon, you know, for some people just to be able to understand what we're trying to achieve here. So I'm going to put the one that says name, see right there. And you can change that icon to whichever color you want. Now we need another field for the email and of course the phone number. And all you have to do, you can go over here and add another input element. But another way to do it is just simply just clone all of this, right? Isn't that cool? But do not forget though to change this from full name to email. Here you're gonna say enter your best email here. Your best email. And do not forget to change the icon for that because it's not name, it's email. Boom. And you have the email. And right here you can ask them for their phone number. Over here, see you have it set to phone number. And do not forget again to change the icon to phone number. And there you go. And once they enter the information, another thing you want to do is you have to set this one. All right. So, and do not forget to change this to get instant help now. All right, so I'm going to set this action, meaning what happens once they do all of this. Of course, what's going to happen is you're going to capture the email, but above that, you want to send them to the next step in the funnel, which this time around will be, and I'm going to show you, is going to be the thank you page, which you can also customize to every individual response on the survey. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I am going to create another step, which is the thank you step. I'm going to call this one teeth whitening TY page. I'm just going to call this teeth whitening TY page. And the reason I'm doing this is so you can have 3 different levels for each of those survey responses. One will be for teeth whitening, one will be for missing teeth, and just, you know, like that. And I want you to be able to actually customize the thank you page for them as well, so that way you can further sell them. I mean, if someone says, I'm missing a tooth, right? And they come to a page that says, put in your information so we can help you with your with the tooth that you're missing, and they put in the information, and now you send them to a thank you page that talks about missing tooth. I mean, you can imagine they will think you've actually seen their problems, and of course you're communicating to them, right? So, and that's what I'm trying to achieve here. And don't worry, do not be in a rush. I'm going to show you how to set the rest of it up, right? I just want to show you how these work before we so here I'm going to do the thank you page. I'm going to choose the thank you page that is consistent with the color that we've been using, which is green. And I like the one with, and of course, it does not matter what color you choose. You can always change the color if you want to. And I like to add, on the thank you page for my clients, I like for them to add a video, because you want to create that personalization, right, with your patients, because they like when they can see the doctor and he talks to them. It makes them feel very, very special. You don't need all of this. You can take it off. Actually, you know what though? Let's choose another template. I just want to show you guys. We're going to destroy this template. We're going to choose another template. I'm going to add another step. I'm going to call this one. Sorry, I'm doing it again. Thank you page. That's teeth whitening thank you page. Right. Okay. And again, this one is called thank you page, which is where they're directed once they submit their information. I'm gonna destroy this one, and it's very, you cannot break anything on this software, so you can just destroy the one you do not want. Boom, it's gone. In another video I'm probably going to show you how to retrieve it if you want it, but we want to change that, so we just destroyed it. Now, so we come over here, choose the thank you page that you really want to use. Come on, man. Sorry guys. We're going to choose the thank you page that we want to use. Let's use one that is very simple. Okay, we're going to use this one, but we're going to change that color in a little bit. So we're going to edit this one. And you can add a video of you or a video of your practice to this thank you page. And it's this slow because I'm teaching it to you guys. If I were doing this by myself, it does not even take me 15 minutes to finish it. And this is what you would have had to wait like month and month for your website developer to finish and all that. But now you don't really have to go through all that. Okay, so right here you can add your video. You can add a video from your YouTube link, a link from Vimeo or Wistia, and you can also embed your custom embed video right here. And whatever you do, just always make sure that you save it, and you have more opportunity to kind of tell them more about your practice over here and how you're going to be waiting for them. And you can say thank you, or we're happy to serve you. Someone from my office clinic will contact you shortly. And there are a lot more you can do to this. Actually, you can even add them to your practice page on Facebook using all of this, but this is I'm not going to show you that one in this video. So you can add your video, so that way when they come over here to the landing page, which we're going to preview together. I like to always preview in incognito because I use my computer a lot. So they come over here, welcome to my practice, dental practice, and you can add whatever you want on here. Like I told you, you say tell us which of the following describes your dental need. Choose how we can best serve you below. And let's say I say that I need teeth whitening, right? See, I'm going to put in my information. I'm going to put in my test email and my phone number, and I'm going to say boom. And it brings me to the thank you page where you would have added your video anyway and talk to them more, right? Isn't that awesome? But here's what happened. Remember guys, we have how many questions? We have on our survey, we have 5 questions, and we've been able to do 1. So all we're going to have to do right now is to actually just duplicate those steps to fulfill the other ones. So we're going to duplicate 1 for needing a crown, 1 for missing 1 tooth, 1 for 2 tooth, and of course for those that need new dentures. So we're going to go back over here. We're not going to duplicate the landing page. We are good with that one because that's where everybody goes. This one, we're going to duplicate this one, and this is how we're going to do it. Very easy. Just say clone step. Look at that. Clone step, right? When you say clone step, just go ahead and say add to funnel. See that? And what do? Come in here. Change this one. Remember, this is for those that are needing crown. We understand you need a crown. Yeah? Please enter your information below for us to help you. And when you set this, of course, it goes to the thank you page. So we're going to save that and come back over here. Remember, we want to customize the thank you page as well. Yeah, but before we do that, I'd like to change this because it's still saying teeth whitening, right? I want to change that one to need a crown. I'm going to say this crown. Sorry, can't spell crown. Okay. Isn't that awesome? And boom, this changed to the crown. And now I want to do the same thing with the thank you page. So that way I know this is going to be the customized video for the thank you page. You can use same thank you page for all of them. I'm just being, unnecessarily anal. I just like perfection, and I like for the patient's experience to be very, very customized. So it's more or less individualistic. So that way they think you really understand the problem and you're talking to what they need. So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and clone this step as well. All right, and I'm going to add that to the funnel. See how that comes in here, and I'm going to change the name of that. I'm going to call this one crown thank you page. Yeah, it's going to be crown thank you page TYP. I'm going to save that. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this also for the next option on the survey, which this time around is for those that are missing one tooth, right? So again, I'm going to say clone funnel step, just like that, and just add it to the funnel, and you're going to see it right here. So what we'll do is we're going to go back in here. We're going to call this one missing one tooth, right? I'm going to call this one tooth. I'm going to say this. And again, we're going to do the thank you page as well. We're just going to have to clone it. And once we clone it, we add it to the funnel. And boom, right here you have the page for teeth whitening, the thank you page for that, then the crown thank you page for that, one tooth thank you page for that. Same thing, you're going to clone this. Remember, we have the 2 teeth, and of course we have the ones for those that need dentures. And I'm going to clone this step as well. Once I clone the step, what to do is just add to funnel, and I will change this right here to start with to of course we're going to call this one, sorry, comes over here. Okay, missing one tooth. No, this is not what we need here. I think I duplicated that twice, so I'm going to come back over here and clone this one so it can be the thank you page for missing one tooth, right? I'm going to move this here. I'm going to call this one, oh, we did missing one tooth already. I'm sorry. We have to clone this step for those that are missing 2. Let's change the thank you page over here to one tooth thank you page, and one tooth thank you page. So we are left with the page for those that are missing 2 teeth and those that need crowns. So we're going to clone the step, same thing, clone that step. We're going to add it. Yeah, do not forget to change it. So this time around they're missing 2 teeth. Missing 2 teeth. Okay. Gonna update, always update. Updates like saving inside the funnel. We're gonna come back to the thank you page. We're gonna clone that as well for those that are missing 2 teeth, so we can customize the experience. All right. We're gonna say change this one to those that are missing thank you page for 2. This one is 2 teeth. Thank you page. 2 feet. Updates. And last but not the least is going to be those that need new dentures, right? And I'm going to change this right here. I'm going to clone this right here. I'm going to add it to the funnel step. And I'm going to change the name, right, to dentures. And you know, I mean, you are the doctor, right? You know which other problems people are suffering from. You can just do as many as options you have on your landing page, right? You can have survey that have 20-30 questions. Just change it like I'm showing you right now. Just duplicate I mean, clone the initial step and just duplicate it. So we're gonna clone the thank you page for the dentures as well. We're gonna clone it. Once we clone, what do? We add to the funnel step. And of course, do not forget to change this so that's where you stay organized and you're not confused. Okay. All right. So, and I'm going to show you guys the very last cool step before we verify everything that we have done. So this one, we're going to change it to, because it's not too teethy, it's it's dentures. Yeah. Dentures. Gonna submit that. We're good. Now here's what I want you to do, because remember the purpose is for us to be able to segment this list, right? Once they put in the information, right? Because all of this is done right now, but what you need to do is come over to the opt-in page for those that need a crown. Copy this right here. No, actually, you will know what, you don't really need to do that, because here's what you need to do right now is just go in, change that page to what the response on the funnel is. Remember, we've done the one for those that need teeth whitening. So this one is, we understand you need a crown. I think we already done that one. And but the thank you page for that one, maybe you want to say, like, you know, crown experts or whatever you want to say from your clinic. We'll call them right now. You can change that. You know, we're happy to serve you. Someone from our clinic will contact you and have a video that talks about crown. I mean, why not? And how many crowns you've done. And actually, you can have review videos from your clients that you've done crown for, right? Same thing over here. Those that are missing one tooth, you want to come over here and say, we understand that you are missing one tooth. So then it seems as if you are right there responding to their mind, right? Like you're reading their mind, right? We understand you are missing a tooth. You are missing a tooth. Please tell me if you're able to get, you know, your tooth fixed or whatever you want to say. Come back over here, and same thing. You can customize the video for that thank you page. You can customize that video and show them videos of those that were once missing a tooth and how you were able to fix it seamlessly without problem. And you can also have reviews from those customers and put it here, put it on YouTube, get the link, bring it over here, and just boom, put the link right here, and they will be able to see it once we go live. Okay, still not to save, even though we haven't done anything. But what I make sure I do all the time, each time I change something, is to just save it, because you never can know. I mean, you never can tell, because all these things, they have a mind of their own. All right, same thing for those that are missing 2 teeth. I'm sorry if I'm taking too long. It's because I'm showing you guys how to do it, and I would rather do it in a way that increases my patient's what do you say, that enhances my patient to doctor relationship in a way that is well customized, than to just rush through it. So we understand that you are missing 2 teeth. Yeah. Again, so once you save it, you go back out. Right here, you go to the thank you page, customize the message, put the video that you want. And you don't really have to use video, but I like for my doctors to use video, because that way the patient can see who they're coming to meet, right? And it gives you more opportunity to also showcase how your practice caters to people, and of course show them the latest technology that you guys are using and all that. And that, guys, it's done wonders for a lot of my clients. So here we say, we understand that you need a new dentures, or a denture as the case may be. Yeah. We're gonna save it. Come back here. And of course, you add, you go to the thank you page for that one. Thank you page for dentures, and customize the message. So now we're going to go over here and view everything we have done. Watch this. So let's assume I say that I land on your page. We'll come in. Let's see. If I land on your page, okay, so I'm needing a new teeth and teeth whitening. I'm going to say, we understand you need teeth whitening. Put in your information. When I do that, it's going to send me, boom, right? And again, you can have that video right here. But how about we say, and as soon as you do that, this will be saved in the bucket of those that need teeth whitening. And there would have been a pre-reading email messages only peculiar to teeth whitening, and you can just send it to them automatically, right? This is the best, without a doubt, it is the best tool I've ever used to help my clients grow their practice. So you can customize each page to the need of each and every patient, and that way you can now start sending them customized emails that caters only to the problem that they have. And again, if you guys want to sign up for ClickFunnels, you can use the link below and it will give you 14 days free where you don't have to pay anything. And there's a lot more you can do with ClickFunnels when it comes to using it to grow your dental practice. If you have any questions, guys, do not hesitate to send me a message at Luqman, Luqman @viroadmedia.com. And if you decide to get ClickFunnels using the link below, here's my promise to you. I'm actually going to give you this particular funnel. You can use it the way it is, or you can customize, change the name. Of course, you're going to have to change the name to your own, to the name of your practice. You're going to change the logo, change the pictures if you want. And I'm going to give you another 2 to 3 ready-made funnel for crown, and of course for some other procedures, for some other dental procedures that are already done. If you decide to get ClickFunnels using the link below, and once you do that, all you have to do is just send me an email at luqman@viroadmedia.com. Again, if you have questions, do the same thing, and I wish you all the best in your practice. So go ahead, sign up for ClickFunnels and start using it right away to generate more income for your practice and serve your patients better. Right? You have a good one.